Prediction: Roma vs Leicester City. Verdict: Roma to qualify, best odds. 3/5 bookmaker on Ibet. With a spot in the final of this season's Europa Conference League still hanging in the balance, Leicester will make the trip to the Stadio Olimpico on Thursday night. Starting with the hosts, while Roma might have enjoyed an eye-catching purple patch earlier in the year, it appears that Jose Mourinho's men are in the midst of a recent wobble. Despite playing out a 1-1 draw when they made the trip to the King Power last week, the former Manchester United boss saw his side fail to pick up any real momentum a few days ago. Eventually having to settle for a sluggish 0-0 stalemate against Bologna on home soil, the Giallorossi have failed to win any of their last 4 matchups across all formats. With their recent issues highlighted by a 3-1 drumming at the hands of defending Serie A champions Inter Milan, Roma know that they're still in a battle to clinch another European finish this season. However, still with their sights set on clinching this year's inaugural Europa Conference League, it should be highlighted that Mourinho's side are unbeaten in their last 10 straight contests at the Stadio Olimpico, a run that stems back to January 9. Team news: in a real boost for Roma on Thursday night, Italian international Leonardo Spinazzola could make his return from a long-term injury. All rested over the weekend, the likes of Chris Smalling, Tammy Abraham, Lorenzo Pellegrini and Nicola Zalewski are expected to return here. As for the visitors, while Leicester might have snatched a first-leg stalemate against Roma last week, the Foxes find themselves in the midst of a hugely worrying campaign. Last seen over the weekend getting hit with a 3-1 drumming away at Tottenham, head coach Brendan Rodgers finds growing pressure on his position at the King Power. Dropping out the top half of the Premier League table, the one-time Liverpool boss has now seen his downbeat squad fail to win any of their last 5 matchups across all formats. Despite coming past Dutch giants PSV last month as they booked their spot in Thursday's semi-final, Leicester have continued to show a string of issues on the road this season. Including that deserved defeat away at Spurs last weekend, Rodgers' side have won just 1 of their last 8 contests away from the King Power, a run that stems back to March 1. Dealing with some glaring problems at the back, the Foxes certainly face a stern test at the Stadio Olimpico here. Team news: both missing out over the weekend, Leicester are sweating over the fitness of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and James Maddison here. Returning to the bench against Spurs, attacking talisman Jamie Vardy could be handed a start on Thursday night. Conclusion: while Roma might have had to settle for a single point against Roma last weekend, Thursday's hosts still have their sights set on claiming a first piece of silverware since 2008. Gaining a reputation for their success at the Stadio Olimpico and unbeaten in front of their own supporters since the start of January, Mourinho's men will be looking to cash in on a Leicester side who are in the midst of an extended rut. Suffering a 3-1 drumming away at top 4 contenders Tottenham last time out, the Premier League outfit have also shown some real issues on the road. Recording just a single victory away from the King Power from their last 8 attempts, we're backing the Italian giants to extend on their Europa Conference League adventure here. Verdict: Roma to qualify, best odds. 3/5 bookmaker on Ibet.